Aeneas and his crew are about to land on the shores of Italy. After the most unfortunate event of their helmsman going to sleep and falling into the sea, the men are ready for dry land. Aeneas, being the great leader he is, makes a short speech.
Well, comrades, we have made it to Italy. I think my father said something about a Sibyl. Ah, yes. It is my pious duty to enter that cave over there, and pray to Apollo.
As his men wonder at their leader's amazing sense of duty, Aeneas himself sets out into the cave to see what he should do next. On their way into the temple, Aeneas and his men see a lot of interesting mythological stories and paintings. They are soon interrupted when the Sibyl appears.
Stop looking at the paintings and make an offering!
Okay, men, make a sacrifice.
Aeneas's men run off to find a sacrifice and soon return with the offering.
Now you can ask about your destiny.
What?
Pray to me, Trojan.
Okay, then. Phoebus, god who took pity on the pain of Troy, tell us what to do next. And, can I have a kingdom here? I promise I'll make a temple for you.
Good sir, you will make it to Lavinian country. There you will wish you had never arrived.
What? But it's my destiny.
I see wars, and red stuff, lots of red stuff. Wait, that's blood. I see blood. I see an Achilles, but he isn't Greek. Again, your suffering will be because of a woman. But wait, there's more. Juno will be chasing you. Okay, that's most of the important stuff.
That is no surprise, sister. I myself saw all of these things in my mind. I pray for one thing. There is a gate to the underworld here. Teach me how to enter, so I may see my father again.
It is easy to enter, Aeneas, but not so easy to leave. If you are really idiotic enough to enter the underworld, then you must accomplish this task. There is a golden branch in the forest. Get it and you can enter. But if the branch doesn't come off easily, then you are not fated to enter the underworld. Oh, and you also have to bury your friend.
The Sibyl told Aeneas what he must do, and so Aeneas set forth on this task. On the beach, Aeneas found his friend Maecenas dead, so he placed him on a pyre, then set out to find the golden bough.
Wow, this is a huge forest. Maybe if it were shiny, I could find it. Mother, help me find the golden branch.
No sooner had Aeneas uttered these words when two doves flew down from the sky and perched on his arms.
Thanks, Mom. Now take me to the bough, doves.
The doves quickly led him to the bough and flew off. Aeneas grabbed the bough and pulled, but it didn't come off the first time.
Weak!
I'm not weak. My hand slipped. Yeah!
Aeneas unearths the bough and runs back to the Sibyl's cave with his prize.
Let us go.
Aeneas and the Sibyl set out for the underworld. Aeneas sees a bunch of monsters near the entrance and starts wildly swinging a sword. He does know there's nothing there, right?
Die, foul beast!
They are in your mind, Aeneas. Now let us continue.
Aeneas and the Sibyl descend into the underworld. At the banks of the Styx, they see the ferryman Charon.
You are living. You cannot cross the river. Aeneas is so pious, though.
What she said.
You shall not pass. If that didn't convince you, this will. Wait, it's stuck. Got it. Wow, it's a real golden tree branch. Okay, you can cross then.
How did you keep that branch under your cape?
The Sibyl and Aeneas continue into the underworld. Suddenly, they hear loud barking and they see Cerberus, the three-headed dog, in front of them.
Never fear, I have a drugged cake.
I won't even ask why you're randomly carrying around a drugged cake.
As the duo continue into the underworld, Aeneas and the Sibyl pass by the fields of mourning.
Who are these women?
The women who were destroyed by love.
Ah, I hate it when a woman loves a man beyond her own life, and when he leaves, she kills herself. So sad. I would never do that to a woman. But wait, is that Dido?
Yes, it seems like a man left her, and she stabbed herself. 3 guesses as to who the man was.
Oh, unhappy Dido. The rumors of your death were true. Was I the cause of your death? I always thought you were joking when you said you'd die. Wait, please do not leave me. I left against my will.
Dido looked on at Aeneas, impassive. Eventually, she turned her back and rejoined her husband, Zacchaeus. Aeneas wept, but at the Sibyl's insistence, he kept going onward. Aeneas comes upon Deiphobus, son of Priam. He is severely mutilated, and Aeneas is shocked at his appearance.
Good Lord! Deiphobus, who committed this atrocity?
It was my wife's fault. She took all my weapons as I was sleeping and signaled to the Greeks with a torch. It's bloody ridiculous, and I had to get up. There's a bunch of Greek thugs in my room, and I had no way to defend myself. I can't believe she betrayed me like that.
It pains me to hear such a story from a warrior such as you. That is no way to perish.
How about you, Aeneas? How'd you get down here? Why'd you get down here?
I am searching for my father for some much-needed advice.
Aeneas, stop grieving and start moving. Night approaches fast.
Thus at the Sibyl's urging, Aeneas continued onward. Aeneas and the Sibyl pass by a cliff where they hear screams.
What wretched being makes such ungodly noises?
Well, I toured this place when I was applying to be caretaker, and it is here where souls are eternally punished. Tartarus lies beyond those walls, as do many famous people that committed crimes against the gods.
This must be the location of Achilles, then.
Not quite. Now let us continue.
Aeneas kept going into the underworld, and stopped to ask some shades for directions. Soon after, Aeneas happens upon his father.
Oh, father, I have wept many a manly tear over your death.
Ah, yes, Aeneas, you have finally arrived. I feared Libya would finish you.
No, father. It was your ghost that often appeared in my mind and kept me going. Now do not move and let me hug you.
Aeneas tries to hug his intangible father 3 times before he finally gave up. Looking around, Aeneas notices souls drinking from a river.
Father, what are those souls doing by the river?
Those are the souls who have a second body ready. They drink from the waters of the Lethe and forget everything, and are reborn.
Wow, that is very impressive.
Thus, Anchises, Aeneas, and the Sibyl began to take a long walk. Anchises starts telling Aeneas about his destiny. You will have a long line of descendants who will achieve great things. But Romulus, he will be the one to found Rome. Turn your gaze here, to the left. There walks Caesar, Augustus Caesar, the deified one, who will usher in the golden age. Good. It is what I expect of my line. And look, over there, you shall see Marcellus, a great cavalry leader.
Who is that young man next to him in shining armor, but weeping so? A son, perhaps? Or a grandson?
Oh, you must not ask about the great grief of your people. The would-be greatest leader Rome would have ever seen struck down before his time.
That is a terrible shame. My descendants' glory would have been limitless.
Now we approach the 2 gates. The one on the left is of horn, which true shades may pass through, while the other is of ivory. But false dreams are sent through this gate. So yes, I will throw you out of the ivory gate. Goodbye, my son.
Wait, I'm not a fault.
Aeneas left the underworld through the Gate of False Dreams and met back with the rest of his crew. Raising anchors, they set out for their next adventure.